So here's an interesting upgrade that I didn't really know that existed. So if you have a manual transmission, E90 or anything similar, and I guess E46 is also exactly the same as these cars, factory transmission mounts are quite often insufficient. So in a nutshell, people say that these are too soft and the transmission moves around quite a lot, and that can actually contribute to bad shifting experience. So naturally, there are options out there, of course. Some are cheap, some are expensive. So first of all, you can do OEM upgrades and buy these transmission mounts of an E46 M3. So those are supposedly stiffer, and they help, I guess. So E46 M3 transmission mount is upgrade number one choice or option. So as far as aftermarket options, you can buy something that is polyurethane, different stiffness, different brands, your choice to try. So option number three would be this that I came across on internet, reading forums and such. This is E30 transmission mount. So I got a pair of these, and they are significantly different as far as the shape. Well, the mounting and everything is the same. The stud size, the threads, the height. So that all is the same. I'm assuming the rubber, as far as the hardness, is approximately the same. Well, I don't know. I cannot really make those claims, but what I can tell is that this is extremely unscientific. This one has more rubber. So the logic behind that would be that this one having more rubber is going to be a stiffer mount. So of course the rubber stiffness is what's important here. So this may be less cross section, but stiffer and more rigid and less transmission movement. So this one is more rubber, but the rubber can be softer, and naturally the transmission would move around, I guess, can potentially move around as much as this. But I don't know any of that. I don't have first-hand experience yet. I'm going to try install these and see what the transmission feels like, and I guess that's going to be an experiment. I have someone who can actually eventually, I guess, test drive the car and see if there is any shifter feel difference. That's when the car becomes drivable, I guess. That's a little bit further in the future because I have to figure out that. So as far as the replacement of the transmission mount on the manual transmission goes, it's really easy. So you have two nuts, bottom and top, 13mm range. These are really easy to get to. Well, when you don't, well, I don't know about the drive shaft being in the way, but two on the top, two on the bottom, and you don't even have to support the transmission. It's just sitting like that by itself. So there is an alignment, kind of alignment pin, and there is a, well, that's not a pin, like a boss, and there is one on the mount itself. I mean on the cross brace. On each side is like a notch on this side. So this just, so basically what you have to do is just push the transmission up like so, and just slide the thing. Well, that's the idea. There is really nothing to really show, but and that is it for this upgrade. That's what they look like. So I really don't have a first-hand experience to tell if they are much stiffer or 10% stiffer or 0% stiffer than E90. Well, I guess we will find out. If anything, I will get the E46 M3 ones and put those in. Made in China. Oh man. Wow, that's a fail.